Hi, this is Denise with PaperKraftD, and I want to give a shout out today to the Buy Nothing community. On Facebook, there is a Buy Nothing Junk Journal group, and I will leave a link to that in the description box below because I believe it is a public group, so anybody should be able to join. But through that group, a number of people came together and were looking for local Buy Nothing Junk Journal communities. And I want to give a shout out to Beth Flannery. She spearheaded our local San Diego group, and I am beyond thrilled. We had our first meetup today, and wasn't a very long session, so we really weren't able to do much crafting. But as a first meetup, it was a rousing success. We were able to meet other junk journalers in our community. I mean, there were amazing people. There were ladies that had been, published like 10 times in Stampington. So I'm really just a talented group of people, people who do art journaling and junk journaling and all sorts of things like that. Also, we were able to bring items that we no longer had a use for and swap them out for other things that we did have a use for. So that was really, really cool. I brought some printed digitals that I didn't use for design team projects or, just test prints, things like that, as well as some fabric and some stamping stuff. And then just some stuff that I had cleaned out of my craft room. I was really hoping that I would come home with less stuff than I brought. That didn't entirely pan out. I have a bunch of stuff still that I brought home, and I have to say, but I traded stuff that I don't think I would really get much use out of, things I haven't used in years and years, and came home with a bunch of stuff that I adore and I know I'm going to use. So I'm super duper excited. I put this on the desktop just because this is the setup that Beth put for each of us as a welcome, just a little place to work. Really, really fun. I put together this little goodie bag with kind of all of the junk journal essentials, of course a doily, a little mini paper clip, one of my digitals from the French labels kit, a couple of tags, actually 3 tags, those kinds of tags, 3 guest checks. I made a little envelope, coin envelope out of a book page, and then included some of my little doodads for tags. What are those? Reinforcers. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. And then just a sheet with all of my socials in case people were interested in those. So Beth gave us one of her cards. I'm not going to show you the other side because it has personal information. She also put these little flow journals together because she thought that, some people haven't actually started junk journaling yet. And so, this is kind of fun. It has all sorts of little pieces in here. And she also gave us, oh, look at this, little Easter goodies, the Madeline and some chocolate. Ooh, Ghirardelli. Ooh, that looks yummy. I might have to eat that tonight too. She gave us this little bag of goodies. I got this really pretty little charm. It's kind of thick and really nice. Look at how cute that is with the peppermint patty. I love that. Got this really cute little sticker, follow your dreams. Cute little paper clip. A heart template. Very cool. Just a little flower digital. I think this is like a ticket template, so this is really cool. Fun on some nice thick cardstock. All these just yummy goodies in here. We each had a little name tag And Beth is amazing. She color coded it based on where we are in San Diego. San Diego County is pretty huge. We even had one lady who came all the way from Menifee, which is, if you know San Diego County, that's pretty far away. And then the lady who gave us all these wasn't there. Some beautiful trim and some beautiful papers. This is like painted paper. That's really pretty. And some, oh, this looks like a map, like a road map type thing. And really cool advertising, just different book pages. Very, very cool. Some tea or coffee dyed papers, some sprayed papers. This looks like maybe a tea bag. Very cool. See if this is, oh, that's so sweet. So thank you. And so what was really cool is that there are all sorts of books that were put out on the table. And this was at Beth's local library, and she apparently works in the Book Nook, which is like where the library sells used books, and then they use, you know, it's a nonprofit, and they use those proceeds to help fund, you know, the library, which is a nonprofit. So she has access to all sorts of really amazing books that she can get, and kind of finds them, and has shared a lot of those with us. And what was cool is that, you know, everybody could just go and tear pages out of them. And so we didn't have to buy, you know, bring home an entire huge book if we didn't want to. So it's really, we got a really nice selection of some different things. Got these pages from a children's book. Look at this. Isn't this adorable? Look at these pages. So we just got all of these different pages. I tore these out of National Geographic's book, maybe, just some maps. Yeah, and then these were on India, which I am doing I still have a work in progress, it's kind of a boho book, so I'm really excited about that. Oh, this was a fun book. This had all sorts of little music and kind of children's illustrations, so these had some fun images in them. Oh, and then I took these out of a crocheting magazine. I thought these were really fun. How to crochet, or maybe it was a knitting magazine. How to knit. I love this advertising. Isn't that adorable? And this advertising, yarn. Don't be fooled. I did come home with some full books. I think this one's just a cover. Bugs Bunny. Somebody knew I was into vintage, so they just handed me that one, little golden book, so that should be fun to work. I'm really excited I grabbed this needle crafting magazine. But I really loved this page right here with all of these illustrations. Isn't this precious? Just reminds me of old patterns. So just adorable, adorable. Look at these pages. I am completely in love with these. I can't wait to start using them. So I got this, just a cover for a little golden book dictionary. And I love this interior. Isn't this beautiful? I love that pattern. But this is going to be it's too big, I think, for a journal. So I may like cut it down, you know, make kind of like a wider, shorter journal with that. Might even be able to get 2 out of that. So that could be kind of fun to play around with. Okay, this book, it is spectacular. Wildflowers of the World. Okay, preface this by saying a lot of pages were torn out of this. I tore pages out of this, but then when nobody picked it up at the end of the night or the afternoon, I went back and I just took the book. They said it was fine. Look at these pages, look at these illustrations. Oh my goodness. I am absolutely, completely 110% in love. And these are just like half pages that people had torn out, but look at this. Is this not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen in your life? Oh my gosh, look at that. These are just, and just page after page. Like every other page is a gorgeous, gorgeous floral illustration. I wish that I had the front of this because I would like to know what year this was printed. But this is just, it's a beautiful, beautiful book. And I am going to definitely be using these illustrations. As a matter of fact, I have a project I'm working on right now. It is the Rach and Bella collaboration that I will definitely be putting some of these pages in, or at least maybe making a tag or something with it. I'm in love with this book. Okay, the next thing I got, and I don't know, somebody made this. This is actually super cool. It looks like somebody tore something off here. I suspect that these are reproductions, but I don't know. They might be vintage postcards. Die cut right here. So I can't tell if that is a repro or if it's if it is a original. But these are fun. So this would be fun to take off of this backing and use in my projects. I got just some random kind of ephemera. This is like from 1961, a day calendar, a receipt. This is pink, so I don't know if somebody dyed it or what, but this is super fun. These are just some old hats. Looks like it's out of an old catalog. Belt buckle kit. Got this sew button thing. I don't know, obviously something vintage. I just like this for the box. I have no idea what this is, but it is really a fun little box. So that's pretty cool. This was on there and it says take a few pages. This was left at the end of the afternoon, so I went ahead and took it because look at that patina on these pages. Ah! Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just love it. Okay. And then this, I don't know if you can tell. It's like vellum, like tone on tone vellum. Okay. So as long as we're talking about ephemera, oh my gosh, Beth was getting rid of this enormous scrapbook. And this is just phenomenal. I don't know. These pages, I think she just put those in there. I'm not sure what these are. But this scrapbook is like a travel scrapbook. This is 1967. But it's just all sorts of, places. The USS Monterey with a ticket that these people went to Bora Bora. And there's a postcard, a vintage postcard. I think like a menu photograph of the people there. Again, some postcards, just a bunch of postcards, but all sorts of ephemera. I mean, this is Samoa. I mean, wow, this is just a lot of fun. I love this, New Zealand. Look at this old, oh my gosh. Look at this really old brochure. I love this. And this one's New Zealand. That is just so fun. So much fun. And then the Mariner Club. I don't know what these are. Looks like maybe they're invitations or something. this. Oh, it's a little menu. That's very cool. Just a ton of photos and ephemera to use in a journal. Here's Australia, Polynesian something, Fiji. Oh my goodness, just look at this. And these, just this paper is really, really nice. It's like a eggshell type of paper. Really, really nice. I love this. Tin Can Island canoe mail. That's really fun, from the Tonga Islands. Really cool. Just love that. Look at this. This is very cool. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a menu. That is so cool. And then I got a couple of these. This is like a whole roll of this kind of crepe paper in a couple different colors. This one's in, I think it's black, and this is like a burgundy, but it's just really kind of interesting and cool. And these were made in Italy, so that's kind of fun. Got this really, just a couple pieces, vintage lining paper. Look at this. Isn't this just beautiful? I love vintage lining paper. When I go to estate sales, I pull lining paper out of furniture if, you know, they're okay with that. I always ask. So I picked up these stamps. Oh my gosh. People had a million stamping up stamps, all sorts of different kinds of stamps, just really amazing. I had to very much restrain myself not to go crazy on stamps, because I have more stamps than I know what to do with, honestly. And I've got this little, I think it's a little Boy Scout emblem, or Cub Scout, so that was really fun. And my son was a Boy Scout and a Cub Scout, and my nephew's now a Cub Scout. And then there were, somebody brought jewelry, and I just thought this would make a really fun, interesting addition to maybe like a hidden paper clip or something. And these can always be taken, like these can come apart, and you can use those in projects. So those are, you know, for either dangles or hidden paper clips, that type of thing. So I thought these were really cool. So, and there was, believe me, so much left when we were done. Not everything even got taken, which is kind of a bummer. So that was you know, it was hard to walk away and see things going. The first thing that I gravitated to when I first got there was the table full of trims. Beth had all of these trims that are just beautiful vintage trims. And I think some of them are even antique. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then, this looks like it has some crocheting along the edge. Isn't that just, isn't that beautiful? I love that. And then some other trims, you know, got rickrack and seam binding. And oh my gosh, all of this eyelet trim. I have a hard time finding eyelet trim, so I was super excited to find this eyelet trim. So fun. I mean, look at this huge pile of, and it's nowhere near done. Look at this. I got this dyed, what is this called? Oh, it really feels nice. It's very silky and gauzy. This is really nice. Look at all of this. Ugh, isn't this beautiful? This looks like it could be antique. This is just gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that just, my aunt used to do this. What's it called? I'll think of the name of that too. But this is a lot of work. That's a lot of work. I love this old, this is what I used to wear when I was a kid. This had to come home with me. This is just a lot. I will definitely use this, so I'm so excited. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this looks like a tablecloth with this beautiful applique. It is stunningly gorgeous. And then, oh, this sheer fabric. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous as well? Got some of that. Look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. So all these linens. And I think all these linens are from the lady who wasn't there today. And then this looks like it's silk, dyed all this different colors. That's just, oh my gosh, just gorgeous. Oh, she had a bunch of these like fabric sample things. I wish I needed more fabric because these were spectacular. Oh, and a bunch of linens, like these hankies. These beautiful, beautiful hankies. I love these. They're so delicate. This one's cute, has little shamrocks for St. Patrick's Day. I love this one, has the blue. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then more eyelet. I love these eyelets. These are like rose. That's gorgeous. And then this is, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This is like a sheer fabric with these little rosettes on them. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. It's like, I don't know if you can really see, but it's got like, it's like, I think there's a word for that where the dots are raised and then it has little, oh, it's just beautiful. I love it. I love it. Another little hanky, beautiful hankies. Another like a little blue hanky. Look at this. Is this not gorgeous? Just beautiful lace. This one's a totally different style, but it's very 70s. I like the very retro vibe of it. I thought that was really fun. That's a little tablecloth, but look at this. This is just, look at the applique on that. That is gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Crack. Oh, I got a bunch of these little tassels. So these are fun. Somebody was getting rid of their whole thing of ultra thick embossing enamel, so I picked it up. I don't really need it, but I thought it'd be fun in our next meetup or one of, whenever we do like a crafting one, I can bring my melting pot and show people how to use that. So I figure this is going to get recycled in the group. I didn't pick up very many napkins. I just picked up a couple of those. I really like this one with the butterflies and the roses. I thought that was absolutely gorgeous. That one was interesting. And then this one was interesting. So just a few napkins. And then these are from, the S&W food stamp booklet. So that's fun pages out of that. And then somebody was getting rid of this canvas like book. So this is really fun. That'll be fun to play around with. So I've got that. And then last but not least, there's just some things that when you go to places you can't, even if you don't need them, you can't pass up. I mean, these are all alphas in various colors and they're acrylic. And for the life of me, I do not need these at all, but they're fun. Actually, I think they'd even be fun to kind of like sew on and do some slow stitching with things. I think that these could be really fun to play around with. So anyhow, I got those, a whole bag of these. So I don't know what letters are there, if they'll even spell a word, but that's what I got. Beth had watched some of my YouTube videos And she's like, I know what you like now. So she put together like a little goodie bag for me. So I am, and she did that for everybody. I mean, I'm, you know, nothing special. She watched, you know, I mean, she, you know, put together really wonderful little care packages for those people she knew, you know, what they were looking for. And it's just so incredibly generous of her. Just so incredibly generous. So she put this stuff together for me. Oh, that's so sweet. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Are these not gorgeous? Oh. And then she has all these really beautiful linens. She set aside these linens for me. Oh, ooh, and this is like silk. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at these. Look at these linens. Oh my gosh. I love these. I love all of these. Oh, these are stunning. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this pink one. I love this fabric. It's like a linen, pink linen fabric. Oh, it's just got the, it's a little bit sheer, but it's got the best texture to it. Look at that. Oh, these are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you so much, Beth. I mean, you just, you went so far above and beyond. This was just an amazing event. Everybody had a blast. It was wonderful to just meet all sorts of new people. This is gorgeous. Look at this lace on here. Oh my goodness. I mean, just meeting all sorts of new people who enjoy the same things that we do. I mean, it's just, where do you get that? You don't get that. That's just, that was so much fun. Thank you. Thank you so much, Beth, for everything you've done. I mean, you just are the reason that this was such a success. So Beth is just an amazing human being. She is just one of those people that makes everybody feel special. So yeah, just thank you so much, because you are the special one. Thank you for putting this together. It was such a joy to meet people that share our passion in the junk journaling community, and to find people locally who do this craft, and that, you know, we can craft with in the future. So I am so happy and excited, and I'm so thankful for everyone who came today. And I just met some really wonderful ladies, and I am really looking forward to the next one. And I highly encourage you that if you do not have a crafty community in your area, check out the Buy Nothing Junk Journal Facebook group, and see if you can get a group going in your area. There might already be a group, you know, that you just need to join. But if you don't have a group already, maybe you can get one together, and you know, we can start a movement of doing this locally and sharing our supplies, and just to build a crafty community. I mean, that really is what I've been missing so very much. I'm just so excited to have access to a crafty community. And again, thank you, all the ladies that I met today. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that, you know, you find your community. I'm always looking for people to grow our crafty community. If you want to check out my Facebook page, it's pretty small right now, but if you're interested in joining that, I would love to have, you know, get to know more of you out there that are in the junk journaling community across the nation and across the world. Thank you so much again. This is Denise with PaperKraftD, and craft on.